Previously on Timestorm.
Faro, Tibes, Torre Más Alta. Do these clues all point to one location?
The clues are for 3 separate quests.
I don't think we can leave until you tell us the hiding spot.
Está en la boca de una gallina de palo.
In the mouth of a stick chicken?
Ileana said we'd find the medallion
en la boca de una gallina de palo.
Yeah, that's not a chicken.
Beni, look at the mouth of the iguana. It's guanine.
Got it!
We did it!
Witness. Find. Remember.
The hidden past seeks its dawn, showing us that we all belong. Horacio, Alexa, and Beni take back time, find history in the time storm.
Witness. Find. Remember.
What are you reading, Janelli?
I'm digging more into the Tibes clue. Here, I printed out what I found online.
The Tibes Indigenous Ceremonial Center.
Like a church?
Not quite. It's kind of like the Alamo, but the Alamo is 300 years old, and Tibes has been around for 1,600 years.
Nice find, Janelli.
You're doing a great job as a research assistant.
You mean research captain.
Captain does have a nicer ring to it.
Ah, here it is. I knew I stashed it behind the counter.
Ooh, what's that, Josie?
A book about the Taino ball courts in Tibes. They're called bateys.
I remember reading about batey, but I thought it was a game.
It's also the name for the courts where the game was played. The bateys even doubled as a space for areitos.
Areitos? That word popped up in my research. Some kind of ceremony, right?
Kind of like storytelling, but with dancing and music.
Oof, I haven't been to the ceremonial center in years.
You've been to Tibes, Josie?
Titi Mari took me once. We walked through the replicas of the plazas and bohíos.
Buena noticia.
Lalo?
Tengo trabajo. Tengo trabajo.
Great news. What kind of job?
Can't talk right now. Don't want to be late for my first day. But I had to tell you. Okay, bye-bye.
Good for him.
Oh, that's our cue. Catch you after our trip.
Take my printouts. There's a map on this one.
Thanks.
Barometer?
Buzzing in my pocket.
Ready or not?
Here we go!
I've got to say, I'm impressed by the little team you've got going.
Janelli has proven to be a valuable resource.
We brought some of her research. Look!
A map might prove useful.
Looks like you're ready to get started. But first, we've got something to take care of. Artifact cloud, emerge.
Here it is.
A guanine medallion.
To think this was worn by a cacique.
Right?
Artifact attained. Artifact cloud, retreat. Lieutenant.
Clothing!
Rain ponchos and boots this time. Ooh, and a pencil.
These boots are so squeaky. And these ponchos.
Benito.
Sorry.
1980. 1980.
Ponce, Tibes, Ignario, Taino, arqueologist, Ricardo, Osvaldo, el solsticio,
Stone,
La piedra,
Guanine, Arrowhead,
la punta de flecha, Quest.
Find the largest slab where the arrowhead rests. Begin.
Oh, surprise, surprise. It's raining.
At least the Timestorm gave us raincoats.
Look over there. A river. The water's rushing pretty quickly.
According to Janelle's map, it's Rio Portugués, or Ama Baramaya in Taino.
This area looks like a construction zone. It's probably like an excavation site.
I always thought archaeology was an ancient Egypt kind of thing, but I guess it can be tropical too.
Let me see the map. Look at these stones along here. These are batey quartz.
Ooh, watch this. In the beginning,
only the goddess Atabey existed. Beni, someone's coming.
Quick, hide behind that huge rock.
All the days to get rain. I told you I had terrible luck, Ricardo.
It's only a passing storm.
I don't want to wait another 6 months to prove my theory. If there's still cloud cover at sundown...
You've gathered the evidence. You can present your findings to the Guinea Society with confidence this evening.
Right. My findings.
Ay, Osvaldo. We've talked about this.
Are they really my findings? You uncovered similar evidence in Utuado years ago. Am I just catching up?
It's time your generation stands in the spotlight. Viejo arqueólogos como yo. We've had plenty of time in the sun.
It's raining, Ricardo. No sun for me.
Oh, chin up, Osvaldo. Ay, mira. Streaks of sunlight in the distance.
I just hope some of that light makes its way here by sundown. Evidence aside, there's nothing like seeing the sun hit the bateys on the solstice. Witnessing firsthand how the quartz line up with the sun.
I see. Knowing the Tainos use this spot to observe the stars.
A field-sized clock telling them when to plant their crops.
These quartz align with the sun.
Yeah, like a Taino Stonehenge.
Stonehenge? Hey, a stone could be a slab.
And this one's definitely the largest.
Oye, ¿qué es eso? What's that noise?
Hey, you kids.
Oh no.
Hola.
You're trespassing on an excavation site. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Believe me, we've been in way more dangerous spots.
Excuse me?
No kidding.
I've got scratches I can show you from when I wrestled an iguana.
Wrestled?
I'll keep them distracted. Search the big rock.
I'm on it.
Let me tell you, this iguana was no joke.
Atabey said to find the largest slab. And if by slab she means stone, then...
Now, I'm sure you're picturing a cute little iguana, one you might keep as a pet.
Benny's right. This stone slab is the biggest one around. There's gotta be an indent or hole in it.
I thought I was staring down a dragon.
Here, where the water's pooling.
Once I saw its scaly tail and beady eyes, I knew I was looking at the largest iguana in all of Puerto Rico.
That's gotta be the arrowhead Atabey wants us to find. La punta de flecha. Nope. Definitely not taking it with me now. It's supposed to stay there until 38 years from now anyway.
You can't expect us to believe that, mijo.
It's true. Its mouth was as big as my whole head.
Good thing Janelle gave us a map. Okay, if these are the bateys, that means that this rock's about here.
Ah, and so you wrestled it to the ground.
You bet I did.
Sorry about trespassing. We were walking in the woods and my brother here got us lost.
Hey, I've got a great sense of direction.
Yeah.
Do you need help finding your way home?
Nope. I found our map.
What kind of map is that?
We better hurry back. Bye.
Bye.
Pero ¿a dónde van? Into the woods with that strange map?
Let them be, Osvaldo.
They could have gotten themselves hurt.
I was just like them. I found myself in places I didn't belong.
They could do real harm to the excavation site. They don't realize the importance of what we're doing here, Ricardo.
Or maybe that's why they were here. To see a bit of history with their own eyes.
Those kids searching for history?
Sure. Why not?
What was that about wrestling a giant iguana?
Mouth as big as your head, huh?
I'm an amazing storyteller, okay?
Uh-huh. Save it for an areito.
You found where the arrowhead rests, Alexa.
Yep. I found la punta de flecha de Guanin. It was in that huge stone slab.
You were like Indiana Jones.
I even marked it on Janelli's map. It'll help us find it in 2018.
Research captain for the win.
What happened with Osvaldo? Did the rain clear in time for sundown?
Yes. He showed how the Tainos aligned the Batey area to cast great shadows during the solstice.
It's not every day you get to meet 2 generations of archaeological geniuses talking shop.
I like that Ricardo guy.
Don Ricardo Alegría. He was a trailblazer in preserving the culture and history of Puerto Rico.
Osvaldo Garcia followed in Don Ricardo's footsteps. He's a scholar and professor in 2018. But when you met him, Osvaldo was still completing his studies.
I think I'd be good at archaeology.
I think you'd be great at it.
He's getting pretty good at the history stuff too.
Claro que sí.
Hey, Horacio, I'm kind of sweating in this poncho.
Me too.
Oh, right. Clothing.
Thank you.
Quest. Retrieve a Guanin arrowhead in Ponce in 2018.
This episode was written by Andrew Siañez-De, with story and direction by me, Dania Ramos, sound design, and original music by Michael Aquino. The role of
Alexa Ventura
was played by
Leilany Figueroa.
Beni Ventura
was played by
Claudio Venancio.
Josie
was played by
Angelica Ubiera.
Janelli
was played by
France Ramos.
Lalo
was played by
Kelmi Bermúdez.
Horacio Méndez.
was played by
Orlando Segarra.
Atabey.
was played by
Alicia Rivas.
Osvaldo.
was played by
Cristian Otero.
Ricardo.
was played by
Carlos Ponton.
Timestorm is produced by Cocotazo Media and is a proud member of Tracks from PRX. Support for Tracks comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Learn more at trax.fm. All episodes of Timestorm are available at timestormseries.com and on all podcast apps. If you enjoy the show, please share it with 2 friends. Timestorm is produced in Essex County, New Jersey, which is situated on the traditional territory of the Leni Lenape people. As always, thanks for listening.